I think you're going to like this. Opacity masks do not have the same restriction that's applied to a clipping mask. And by that I mean, clipping masks must be a vector shape. You can have anything under them that you want, but the shape must be vector. Opacity masks are not held to that same standard. They can be anything, including, guess what? A photograph. Remember what it does. It controls what you see by a shade of gray. So I've taken my wonderful Kansas wheat field photo and I've grayscaled it in Photoshop. I photoshopped it. And I'm putting it over on top of this scribble pattern, which actually is, if you click here, it's this pattern right here. If you're using the work file that I've included for this, which is Opacity Mask 3, you'll have that one in there. So I'm going to move this back up here. We're using a photograph as the mask. Select both items. Go into your transparency panel. Go to the little options button and say Make Opacity Mask and check this out. Isn't that cool? The scribble pattern is coming through the image based on shades of gray in a photograph. So we're actually using a raster image in a vector program to induce transparency in a mask. Opacity masks are awesome in what they can do. Now, let me show you one more thing because I promised you I would. Back here, we want the word clouds to be soft. Remember a couple of segments ago? Opacity mask. Select the word clouds, still type, no problem. Go to the word effect and do a Gaussian blur on them. Now select both items. Go into your transparency panel and go into, make opacity mask maybe. Now in this case, you'll notice the text was black. And I wanted to do that on purpose. The text should have been white. Remember, opacity masks are going to look at that color. The reason everything went away is that black means go away, but you do have a way to get around that without undoing it and changing it to white. You can click Invert the Mask. And there you go. You've got the word clouds blurred like clouds on a nice cloudy day. Opacity masks and clipping masks are awesome tools to help you achieve a shape for something that you want in Adobe Illustrator. But if I could only have one, it probably would be the opacity mask. That one is just simply awesome.